Hello, and welcome to the Social Speak Network podcast. I am your host, Amber Irwin, and today's topic is all about video marketing. Video marketing is such an important piece of your online digital marketing strategy. And this is a question we get asked by our clients all the time. Should I be doing video? And the answer is yes. It's very simple. Yes. So it's one of those things where because digital marketing has grown so much, people really want to be able to see who you are, to feel like they know you, get a sense of how the office runs, especially in the healthcare industry. You have to think of that patient journey, what they are struggling with, what they're going through, why they may be reaching out to you for your services, whether it's chiropractic, acupuncture, OBGYN, medical issues, life-threatening diseases, cancer, all these different things. You have to think of what they're going through. And even though there's a ton of content online to read and they can call the office, if they can see videos and they can see the doctors and they can see the front desk and the staff at the front desk and they can see the nurses, it helps build that gap when they are reaching out for a healthcare provider and they feel like they know, like, and trust you, which are the three main factors in marketing. People need to know, like, and trust you in order to do business with you. So a few stats here. A study had shown 80% of online visitors will watch a video, while only 20% will completely read a piece of written content. So if getting your audience engaged and fully immersed in your healthcare related information is important to you, then so should video. As stats show, your audience is more likely to consume your content to its full capacity when there's a video involved. This is also something you have to think of the healthcare industry. When you are explaining, maybe it's symptoms or a process, a procedure, when they can hear it straight from the doctor's mouth, that builds that trust. They're able to really know that the doctor and the staff, that they know what they're talking about. And there's so many different tools out there that make video marketing so easy. Before, there's a reason or a process to everything. And having a professional videographer come in for a commercial shoot, maybe a video on the website, that's really important. I am not discrediting that at all. That is something that's really important to have. And it's really easy to do your videos in-house for your daily tips, your blogs, even your YouTube videos. So it's not a huge cost item anymore either. So a couple tools I wanted to share with you. Two tools that we use for screen sharing. So this is really good if a doctor puts together maybe like a PowerPoint or has images they want to share, diagrams. If you want to walk through a process, you can have it just on your computer and you can share your screen and you can go through that presentation or, and the one thing, so the tool that we use a lot is called Zoom. Zoom. And this allows you to do video recording, such as this, and it gives us the video file and the audio file, which serve two purposes. Obviously, the video is great for the website, for YouTube, and your social media marketing. And the audio file is great for podcasts. And that's exactly what we do. There's no point in recreating that wheel when you can use one piece of information for multiple purposes. And the other one is Loom, Loom, and that works the same way as Zoom does. I know Zoom and Loom get a little bit more confusing, but those are two great screen share options. And the other two that we like to use, these are more for like those cute, fun videos to throw into social media. If you have, maybe a great one would be if you have a new staff member coming on, this is where you take pictures of them. Maybe it's them in the office, a couple pictures of their personal life, and you can make a cute video. I use Animoto and Ripple, and these are both, there's free versions and paid versions. I would do the paid version just so you don't have their logo on it, and you can actually add your logo and add text to it, and just, they're not expensive at all. So those are two videos that have fun little templates, holiday themed. If you want to have like a little office video that says happy holidays, you can do little snippets of videos and images together, and then they put it together into a video format. So those are what we call more of like the fluff post for social media, but they're videos that people like to see. You can do fun facts, so you can do facts around a certain topic in an animated video and share it. You can ask questions. So videos don't need to be complicated. You can, if you have a Mac, you can just use QuickTime Player and record yourself. Again, if you're gonna do that, I would highly recommend using Zoom, because you do get that audio file and the video file. And if you use your phone, you can use your iPhone or Android as well. I always like to, if I'm recording a video for social media and I also want to go onto YouTube, I will have my Zoom screen up, and then I also would have my phone vertical recording as well, so I can use that for Instagram stories and Facebook. So I know it sounds complicated, and a lot of times it's just getting used to being in front of the camera. Having those bullet points of what you want to talk about. I have my bullet points right here with some stats written down that I will go into. I have another screen pulled up so I know what those bullet points are that I want to cover. And so it's really figuring out that system for you. Some people write full-on scripts and tape them up. So you have to find that system that works for you. But you don't have a choice anymore in digital marketing. You have to be doing videos. And the more videos you do, the better. So you want to think of, where I would start with this video marketing strategy is thinking of, what are your clients or your patients asking you? What questions are they coming to you with? And how can you address those? What are kind of those hot topics in your industry? Is it around vaping, opioids, vitamins? Is it working out? Is it diet? Diet's a big piece, and food ties into every type of healthcare, doctor, industry, everything out there. So are your clients asking you how to eat better? Are they asking you what they can do to improve the quality of their life? And so start paying attention to what are they asking you, and then start doing videos around that. And your videos, start with small things. Maybe it's just one question. Keep it short, simple, and to the point. So less than 3 minutes is great. If you're doing a presentation, you're explaining diagrams, or you're teaching them something, then I will go up to 10 minutes. Keep in mind that if you're posting it onto Instagram, it can't be more than 10 minutes for Instagram TV. And you also have to think of, what are you talking about that you want to be able to keep their attention. So their attention span is going to be shorter too. So you want to make sure that video is giving them a lot of details, a lot of valuable information that they want to keep watching it. 83% of marketers believe that video is growing in importance. Duh. It is so important. We have to be doing it. 53% of customers engage with a brand or a business after watching a video on social media. Your audience is cyber stalking you, which sounds horrible, but they are doing their research. They are looking at multiple different healthcare practices, from who they are, where they're at, what their expertise are, what are they talking about on social media? Are they being consistent with social media? Do they have the videos? Is their website user friendly? And we talked about that user experience, that digital experience for your patients, for your audience. is that an easy process? So even if you do an intro video on your website, like welcome to our website, here's where you need to go to book your appointment, here's where our expertise are, it's really important to make sure that you have these videos and you make that experience as simple as possible for your audience. So video marketing, you just got to get in there. You got to get in front of the camera. You're going to have 10 takes before it's perfect, and that's okay. And keep going. So then my next question I get is, well, what about editing? Do you edit your videos? And if so, what software do you use to edit your videos? I'm usually the type of person that I want to get it done in one take. I don't want to have to stop and, splice it together. I like to have my points, get it done in one take, and that may take me 3 or 4 times, but I'm not editing a lot. So in your first couple videos, you may have it in the beginning where there's a pause and then you say, hi, or at the end you pause and then you talk again. So some simple editing, beginning and ending. You can use, if you have a Mac, you can use iMovie. If you have a PC, you can use the Movie Maker. That does a good job. You can use Adobe Premiere Clip. And also YouTube does have some video editing tools in there, and they work great. So you can edit a beginning. So again, if there's like that pause in the beginning or a pause at the end, you can use that. If you wanted to add, sometimes, you want to add like a beginning, that an intro, you can do that in Movie Maker or iMovie. There's a ton of different video editing software out there. And again, we like to keep it as simple as possible. So find the one that works best for you. I always, like I said, YouTube, iMovie, or Movie Maker for those beginning pieces is a great idea just to get used to it. And then if you want to add more effects or, different things to it, you can start doing some more research and looking at like Adobe Premiere Clip and other video editing software. So start by, again, listening to your patients. What are they asking? What are those hot topics that people are talking about in your industry? Do some research on your competitors. Are they doing videos? What are they talking about? Looking at other videos, just YouTubing videos on those topics, those keywords that you're thinking about, seeing how many views that they have. And once you take your video and you upload it to YouTube, think that SEO, think those keywords, that what would they be typing in to find this video? In your description, make sure that you have a link back to your website. So if you're talking about a treatment or a condition or even, a blog post, tie it back to a link on your website. So there's that call to action. So it's really important, you've got to think about this as another process in your marketing. So you find your bullet points for your video, you record your video, you upload it to YouTube, and you share it to social media. Once the video's on YouTube, you can take that video and insert it to your blog post as well. Videos are a great addition to add to your blog post. And, so we usually will write a blog post and then do a video. So we're touching both parts. People can watch the video and then they can read the blog. And so the blog is great for SEO. The video is great for our audience. So finding that balance and start doing some videos and just get it in the habit, whether you're doing one per week to start and then start moving it up to maybe 2 per week. And then what is the point of that video? Are you having, again, is it an FAQ? Is it a treatment condition? Is it a blog post? And then what's the call to action for each video? So, and our call to actions for our podcasts are to be sure to go to Podbean or iTunes and subscribe to our podcast so you can listen to all these amazing tips that we're sharing with you. And also, if you are struggling with that video strategy, head on over to socialspeaknetwork.com and request a free 30-minute consultation, and we can walk through this video strategy with you. So I look forward to seeing your videos. Please drop a link below to your YouTube channel. We would love to take a look at them and get recording. Have a great day.